Hello y'all, today we're going to talk about the guts and black powder effects. My name is Clark Animations and let's get started. Guts and black powder static effects are really similar to how video game statics work. For example, if you are bit in the guts of black powder, you receive infection over time. Another example of a status effect is called impending madness, which sets the player infection to 100% automatically. There is no way to cure it. With that, let's get into the main video now. In Guts and Black Powder, Bitten is probably one of the most common effects you'll ever receive. You can get the Bitten effect by getting grabbed more by one shambler or being tackled by a runner. The Bitten effect gives you infection over time. But one thing for new players, when you are bitten, it does not mean you will die. It's like a 50-50 chance you will or not. In Guts and Black Powder, Claude is the most one you will experience all your gameplay through. But don't worry, it's not that bad. All that Claude do makes it that you can't lose infection over time. You can get Claude by when you get attacked by a shambler. The gash in Guts and Black Powder is received by a sapper when he cuts for you, so basically just a giant hole in you. Which makes it that all incoming attacks have 40% more likely to increase your infection. The only way for it to be cured is by a surgeon when he heals you. I personally think that Gash is one of the worst ones due to the fact that if you get attacked by like 3 shamblers, your infection rate goes like to skyrockets. The reason why I put Impending Madness and Rapid Claw together is because they're both inflicted by a viral runner. But firstly, the more better one is called Rapid Claw. Rapid Claw gives the player immediately 5 infection every 0.5 seconds. There is also no way of curing this. Now, Impending Madness is definitely the way worse option between these two. Impending Madness immediately puts your infection rate up to 100% and will kill you in a roughly 25 seconds. The proper etiquette if you have Impending Madness is either run away from your team or if there's a chaplain, use Mercy to kill you. But overall, if you're attacked by a viral for longer than 1 second, you're most likely going to die. I decided to put all minor effects in here due to the fact that they're less common as the other ones. Alright, so we'll start with coldness. Coldness is an effect in maps such as Berezina and Volder's Fortress. For coldness, if you're outside longer than like 3 minutes, the soundtrack will start intensifying, which is your cue that you need to get inside. If you don't get inside in time, you start slowly taking damage until you eventually freeze to death. Now for the quite opposite. Afterburn is received after being set on fire. When you have afterburn, you cannot heal above 50% for about a minute. Now for everyone's favorite, the broken leg. The broken leg is received from falling from a very high place. And you will know when you have the broken leg when you're falling to the floor and you can't move. You will also play a distinct yelling sound. The broken leg is also completely uncurable, so you have to die no matter what. But now we're finally done with all the negatives. Let's get to the positives. I decided to put all these together because they're more minor and they're not very specific. But anyways, we'll start with Blessing. Blessing is given by a priest to completely remove any infection. So implied divinity is really weird for how it works, so I tried reading the wiki, but I really didn't give a clear answer. But take this as a grain of salt. So I think how it works, it grants like infection decay over time. That's all that I know. Okay, so now we're doing Bandage. Bandage is a very broad one, but it basically means either you healed yourself or somebody is actively healing you. The musician class has multiple effects that depends on their equipment. For the fiddle can be used to increase reloading speed and increase building speed for sappers. Drums are used to increase swing speed. And the bugle is used to give a 50% increase of strength to all units nearby. The officer's ability that come with playing an officer, it depends on the weapon you use. If you have the officer's saber, when you do a charge, everyone will highlight it in yellow and everyone will have a speed and strength increase for a certain period. You will also have the option to use charge dialogue. Alrighty, for the last one. Hold Fast. Hold Fast is used by the Splatoon from the officer. When the officer uses Hold Fast, there will be a green box around the floor of him. When you stand inside the box, you will be given a strength speed. And if you have a bayonet, pike, or other Splatoon, you can stand and brace, which will instantly kill anybody. Thank you for watching. If you could, please leave a like or subscribe. It helps out a lot and it'll be really nice of you. Well, have a good day.
mourn and complain for the loss of Lord Nelson, who fought